Alright, so in the beginning, there were these godlike aliens called the first Ancestral Race. They created seeds of life, Adam and Lilith. Now, Adam and Lilith each came with their own little egg, or moon. Adam had a white, and Lilith had a black. Now each of these eggs came with a powerful weapon, a spear of Longinus. Now the Ancestral Race threw these eggs over all the planets, one for each. Planets that have an Adam seed, angels dominate them, while a Lilith seed creates normal life, like humans and animals. Adam is a fruit of life seed, and Lilith is a fruit of knowledge seed. If a creature possessed both of these, it would have the same great power as the Ancestral Race that created them. So they tried to avoid putting two eggs on the same planet. But here on Earth, there's a problem. Two seeds do land on the same planet. Well, Adam had come first, but before the angel's life could start, Lilith's seed collided with the Earth, destroying her spear along with it. That was the first impact. Since Lilith lost her spear, Adam was locked by his own. Longinus are for, to deactivate one seed to prevent the joining of the two. Lilith then spread her LCL, in which normal life evolved, over the course of billions of years. Alright, let's fast forward to 2000. Katsurugi's father and his crew traveled to the South Pole to research and experiment with Adam. To experiment, they put Adam in contact with a human. Bad mistake. Second impact occurs, wiping out half of the world's population. But why the heck did that happen? Because of the joining of Lilith's DNA, humans, and Adam's. There wasn't a lot of Lilith in that human, but enough to create a global disaster. Adam's body, in this enormous explosion, turns into an embryo. Kaoru is born, and now holds the soul of Adam. Now let's jump 3 years later. Gahern, an organization headed by Gendo Ikari, build the Evangelions inside the Geofront, unknown to the public as Lilith's Black Moon. Using samples from Adam, Gahern created Evangelions, basically clones of Adam. All except Unit 1, who is a clone of Lilith. Seele manages to find both the soul of Adam, Kaoru, and the body of Adam, the embryo, among the wreckage of Second Impact, for their future plans. Seele is backing Gahern for their own secret purpose. About a year later, Yui Ikari does a contact experiment with Eva Unit 1. She dissolves into LCL, and her soul is absorbed in the Eva core. It looked like an accident to onlookers, but Yui planned it from the start, to live within the Eva, as eternal proof of humanity's existence. Gendo can't bear to live without her, so he starts working on the Human Instrumentality Project. That is Seele's secret goal, the Human Instrumentality Project. This project would gather all life of Lilith and unite them as one being. Both Seele and Gendo want this, but for different reasons. Gendo simply wants to reunite with Yui, but Seele wants the other benefits. In instrumentality, the flaws in every person would be erased. You become merely a part of the whole, with no insecurities. This is the reason why Gendo and Seele will soon direct Nerve. Not to simply fight off the angels, but to start their own scenarios with the Human Instrumentality Project. Soon after the disappearance of Yui, Gendo creates Rei Ayanami with Lilith and Yui's DNA for his future plans. Gahern now changes into Nerve, and Episode 1 begins. Angels begin attacking Tokyo 3. Why would the angels attack Tokyo 3 specifically? Well, they're trying to reach Lilith, which Gendo hides deep in the Geofront, and Terminal Dogma. Basically, both Adam and Lilith are broken. They're both missing their souls, and without them, they really can't do much. If the angels reach Lilith, mankind would be destroyed, and angels alone would exist on Earth. Later, when Asuka joins Shinji and Rei, an angel attacks them. Why would he attack them if Lilith is back in Terminal Dogma? Now it's after Adam. Kaji secretly obtained the embryo of Adam from Seele, and he was on his way to deliver it to Gendo. If angels reach Adam, all of Lilith's life, humans, animals, bacteria, would all be wiped out. Kaji makes his getaway as Shinji and Asuka finish off the angel. And now Kaji is able to give Adam's body to Gendo. Soon after this, Gendo and Fuyutsuki manage to obtain Adam's Spear of Longinus from the Second Impact site. The two impale this spear into Lilith in order to halt its growth the moment before it becomes too powerful. Now Lilith would be ready to be used for the Instrumentality Project. When the angel Ariel arrives, the Spear of Longinus obtained by Gendo is used to destroy it, leaving a crucial piece of Seele's plan thousands of miles out of reach. After being mind raped from one of the angels, Asuka completely breaks down, not even able to start her Eva. So Seele sends Kaoru as a replacement. Remember, Kaoru has Adam's soul within him, and Gendo has Adam's body. Nerve finds out Kaoru's true purpose, and Shinji has the decision to either kill him, or allow Kaoru to find Adam's body and let humanity die. Before Shinji decides, Kaoru reveals the secret of the AT field, the protective barrier which Evas and angels could generate. Kaoru reveals that even humans generate AT fields. They are the reason of separation of individuals, causing loneliness and pain in the world. Shinji ultimately decides to kill him. The end of Evangelion begins. With the last angel destroyed, Seele turns on Nerve and sends in troops to invade Nerve headquarters. Seele needs the Evangelions to move forward with their plans, and will take them by force. Asuka reactivates her Eva to fight against their assault. Seele retaliates by sending in mass production Evangelions, Eva units built in secrecy by Seele. They tear apart Asuka and her Eva, apparently killing her. Soon after that, Shinji launches an Eva Unit 1. Gendo proceeds to merge Adam's body with Rei, who has Lilith's soul. He thinks merging Adam and Lilith will give him the power to bring Yui back. However, Rei rejects Gendo and goes to Lilith instead. With Rei's possession of Adam's body and Lilith's soul, the fruit of knowledge and the fruit of good and evil, she merges with Lilith's body and becomes a huge, powerful, godlike being. The crazy powerful Rei initiates Third Impact and begins the Human Instrumentality Project, along with Unit 1, the mass production Evas, and the Spear of Longinus, which returns from orbit for Eva Unit 1. A giant anti-AT field is created which causes everyone's AT field across the world to break down, and everyone in the world turns into LCL, and combines into one superorganism. Shinji now has the choice to keep this instrumentality going or reject it. Shinji realizes that even though he'll be betrayed and deserted one day if he rejected instrumentality, he'll be able to see the people he protected again, and his real feelings would be his alone. So Shinji rejects instrumentality and snaps the lance. The mass production Evas and Super Rei dies. Shinji walks out of the sea of LCL, and sometime later, the infamous last scene of the series takes place. Shinji knows that people can restore their bodies from the LCL, as they imagine themselves within their own heart. The children of Lilith were given a second chance. Alright, well, I hope you learned a lot in this video, and I hope it helped you see Evangelion in a whole new light. Stay tuned for more, and thanks for subscribing.